flow and a live show better than mine. I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two? You and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback kid, getting cash with today's suit. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar. And it goes like. Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Lambeau. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get it. Second and 8 coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 14 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game, because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. The quick feet by Jackson. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Down at the 25. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. On the arc. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you get someone to tackle him.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 11 back to third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right? And in for the Ravens touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get...
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking passes, surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This time, Jackson will throw it. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drills, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Jackson. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
7-7, our score after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Murray now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Murray going to throw. That's complete. Romadunze. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year, just a remarkable number as he draws level with a Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most in NFL history. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw to Ingram. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Another Baltimore first down. A gain of 14. And a Raven first down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Packers offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown is going to establish a new record. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year, bettering the 28 of Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson of the Chargers back in 2006. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Now Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Jackson. To the right side, and he's got more, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Now it's Jackson. A rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked up by Kaiser White. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over.
So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know.
Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. He'll return it from the 6. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you can see he's closing in on the rushing title, the league leader coming into the penultimate week of the season. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake. Murray. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the gun on third down, Murray. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Snap comes to Murray at 1. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our tour
report.
around the NFL starts now in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on the Lions in the NFC North. And it's Bo Nix. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Vikings are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. From there, we check out another big late season game. Playoff implications here. And this is Jacoby Myers. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. There's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Green. Deuce. Big Ace open. Stop.
Throwing now is Murray. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Packers. So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go. He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, that someone has hit 30 What a ride this has been.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 13 yards.
They go play action with Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. He'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson options out left. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
There he goes, right side. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Saquon Barkley, 82 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Jackson now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. This now a 3rd and 4. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw again is Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Jackson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson from the shotgun. Finds his tight end Ingram. Got to go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And that carry is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards, set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Murray. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Easy. Move.
Murray now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Big Ace.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. He's got the connection to Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 7-yard line.
Yeah.
Jackson options out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
It's 3rd and 10.
Shotgun now from Murray. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, Murray. He'll let this go for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Green. Hey. Move.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. A short throw to Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing, Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This is 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Jackson. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's another Baltimore.
Now Jackson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Brings up 2nd.
Jackson to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much score,
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.